So hi everyone. In this video, I'll be discussing about series. Now, first things first, let me just set our objectives for the day. At the end of the presentation, you will be able to first define and illustrate a series, and second, find the value of a given series. Okay, so let's start. What is a series? A series is the indicated sum of the terms of a sequence. Now, what does that mean? Okay, so given the terms in a sequence, if you want to express it as a series, all you have to do is just to add all the terms. Yan lang, okay? So, let's have an example. Say, for example, you have the sequence 0, 1 half, 1, 3 over 2, 2, 5 over 2, and 3, where the succeeding terms were actually obtained by adding 1 half to any of the preceding terms. So if you want to express this one as a series, then all you have to do is, again, add all the terms up. Okay, add them all up. Kaya, mapapansin niyo meron tayong presence ng addition operation. Yan, plus sign. Which leads to the main point of what a series is. Okay? Series sounds like it is the list of numbers, but it is actually when we add them together. Okay? Pag inad na natin lahat ng mga numbers na nandun sa sequence na yun, that is what a series is. Okay? Now, a series can be denoted by this notation, where n refers to the number of terms. So this notation is read as S sub n. Why S? Because series is sum. Okay, sum of the terms. So you have n, yan, meaning the sum of the first n terms. Again, your n here refers to the number of terms. Kung ilang terms yung i-add mo, yun yung subscript niya. Okay, example, yan. If the values of n for the series are restricted, it is called a finite series. Okay, so when you say restricted, meaning the number of terms is definite, bounded, measured, di ba? Parang sa finite sequence lang. Kasi ganda, finite sequence is to finite series. Ganun. Okay, so let's have an example. Given negative 1, 2, negative 4, 8, negative 16, and 32, wherein the succeeding terms were actually obtained by multiplying negative 2 to any of the preceding terms. So, if we want to express this sequence as a series, again, all you have to do is just to add all the terms up. Okay? Then, of course, it is a finite sequence because we know the total number of terms, and the total number of terms is 6. Therefore, we are looking for the sum of the first 6 terms. So, just add them all. Yan. Okay, so if you're going to add them all, ayan, ganyan lang, i-expand lang natin. So, lalagyan lang natin ng plus sign. Na hindi ako magsasawang ulit-ulitin yung reminder na to. Since you're dealing, the terms have alternating signs, may negatives as positives. Kahit simple addition lang to, still be careful with the signs. Okay? Sayang yung points. Okay, so if we're going to get the sum of all these terms, then it will give us 21. Okay, ganun lang yung pagkuha ng sum. Next, what about if there are no restrictions imposed sa number of terms? Kapag ganun yung nangyari, the series is said to be infinite. Okay, so the next question here is that, Miss, is it possible that we can get the sum of an infinite series? Di ba nga po pag infinite, ibig sabihin the number of terms is unlimited. We don't know how many terms are there in the given sequence. Kaya po ba natin mahanap yung sum na yun? Well, the answer is, the sum of an infinite sequence may or may not be possible to determine. So, let me just elaborate kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng phrase na may or may not. Okay? May sum siya. Okay? It's just that there are times that it is possible to give at least the partial sum of that sequence. Partial lang kasi nga sobrang dami ng terms. And there are also times that we cannot give the value of this, kahit yung partial sum, hindi natin maibigay yung value niya. But there is a sum, hindi lang natin maibigay yung exact value niya. Okay, so example, so given the terms 0, 1/2, 2/3, 3/4, and 4/5. So this sequence followed the rule where a sub n is equal to 1 minus 1 over n for n greater than or equal to 1. So this is an example of an infinite sequence because as you can see there is the presence of the ellipsis. Don't forget, the ellipsis implies that the rest of the terms of this sequence are or were omitted for convenient writing. Okay? So, ayan, infinite sequence siya. So, if we're going to express this one as a series, ayan, we can just write it like this. Okay, so I wrote S sub n because again, we don't know the total number of terms. So, in general, S sub n lang. And of course, we ended the series by having a um, ellipsis also, emphasizing that it is an infinite series. Okay? So, with that being said, let us now work on a couple of examples. Okay, so let's have these examples. Find the indicated value for each series. Number one, you have the sequence, the series negative 4 plus 0 plus 4 plus 8 plus until so on and so forth until you reach, you see the subscript here, it's 8. So until you reach the 8th term. Okay, so we're asked to find the sum of the first 8 terms. Okay, so ang una natin di ba? Obviously, hindi kompleto yung number of terms kasi there are only 4 given terms eh. Kaya ang gagawin natin dito, first is to look for the pattern na sinusundan nung sequence na yan. After that, pag nahanap na natin yung pattern, we can now identify the other terms until the 8th term. Bakit hanggang 8th term lang? Kasi nga, ang kailangan lang naman natin makuha dito ay ang sum ng first 8 terms. Okay? Then, after identifying the values, the values of the other terms, just express it as a sum. Tapos, yun na yan. Okay? So, yan. Ayan. So, these are your, the other 4 terms that we need para makompleto natin yung sum of the first 8 terms. The pattern, by the way, for this sequence is that each of the succeeding term is obtained by adding 4 to any of the preceding terms. So, bale, nag-add lang naman tayo ng 4. Okay, so 12, 16, 20, and 24. Okay, so adding them all up, so you'll have a sum equal to 80. So therefore, the sum of the first 8 terms is, of this sequence, is equal to 80. Okay, next, let's have the last example. You have negative 1/4 plus negative 1/2 plus negative 1 plus negative 2, and then we're asked to find the sum of the first 6 terms. So there are just 4 terms, so we still need the other 2 terms. Identify the value of the other 2 terms. Okay, so the pattern for this series or for this sequence is multiplied by 2 lang. Okay, so the succeeding term is twice the preceding term. Okay, so let me supply the next 2 terms. So the other 2 terms are negative 4 and negative 8. Be careful with the sign, lahat yan negative. So your answer, may fraction din tayo. So just get the LCD. And the LCD for this is 4. Okay, so your sum of the first, so the sum of the first 6 terms of this series is negative 63 over 4. Okay, so that's it. Ayan, so yan class. To conclude this video presentation, again, a series is the indicated sum of a sequence. To be able to get the sum or the value of each series, just add all the terms of the given sequence. Now, there are 2 kinds of series. The finite series where there is a restriction for n, for the number of terms, and when there are no restrictions for the number of terms, you call that series as the infinite series. Okay? And also, if you're asked to find the indicated value of each series, all you have to do is to look for the pattern to identify the values of the other terms needed para dun sa indicated sum. And then after identifying the values of the terms, express it as a sum and you're good to go. Okay, so if you have any questions, please leave a comment on our LMS chat box and I'll try to give a response as fast as I could. Okay, so let's call it a day. Until our next session, God bless you. Stay safe. Okay, so I'll end this video by this quote for the day. Success is a series of small victories. As for math, your small victory is that whenever you are able to solve a given problem all by yourself. So, every time nagagawa mo yan, comment yourself kasi it's an achievement. Okay? Continue lang. Kaya niya yan. Huwag susuko lagi. Okay? Ayan. So, this has been Miss Yana. And yes, I'll see you on our next session. Bye!